Whether you're 65, 70, or a very cool 75, today's motorcycles are more comfortable and senior-friendly than ever. We're talking low seat heights, easy handling, and cruise control that doesn't require yoga classes to enjoy. We're counting down the top 12 best motorcycles for seniors in 2026. Bikes that balance comfort, power, and practicality without feeling like retirement scooters. Number 12. Yamaha Tracer 7 GT. If you've ever thought, man, I'd love a sporty ride, but my spine's got other plans, then let me introduce you to your new two-wheeled best friend, the Yamaha Tracer 7 GT. This is the bike for riders who crave a little thrill, a lot of comfort, and absolutely zero drama. Think of it as the perfect middle child. Not too heavy, not too light, not screaming for attention, but quietly excelling at everything. It shares its engine with the legendary MT-07, but with a touring twist. That means you still get that torquey 689cc parallel twin, famous for its silky acceleration, but now wrapped in a frame that's ready for cross-country adventures or a quick escape from the grandkids. What makes it senior-friendly? An upright seating position so you're not folded up like a lawn chair, an adjustable windshield to keep the wind off your chest, 2 roomy side cases included, heated grips because cold hands ruin the ride, and excellent fuel range you'll tire out before the tank does. The handling is light, nimble, and confident, whether you're gliding through mountain curves or rolling to Sunday brunch. There are downsides too. If you're over 6 feet tall, the seat might feel a little snug on longer hauls. And if you were dreaming of R1 race bike power, this isn't that. This is about practical pleasure, not track day bragging rights, but for everyday joyrides, scenic detours, and weekends with no plans. The Tracer 7 GT is the no-fuss, all-fun machine that proves sporty and smart can coexist. Number 11. BMW R18. If James Bond retired and bought a motorcycle, I bet it would be the BMW R18. This is a statement piece, a rolling sculpture, a cruiser with soul, built with BMW precision but dressed like a vintage bad boy. The R18 blends old-school charm with just enough modern magic to make you feel like you're riding a museum exhibit that does 100 miles per hour. Underneath that long, low, drop-dead gorgeous frame is a 1,802cc Boxer twin engine, the largest Boxer BMW has ever made. It rumbles like a distant storm but rides smoother than a blues solo on a summer night. Here's why it's senior-friendly and just plain epic. A low seat height perfect for flat-foot confidence, a relaxed riding position with wide bars and forward pegs, torque delivery that pulls strong in every gear without needing to scream, classic analog-style gauges mixed with ABS, traction control, and even hill start assist. The build quality is exquisite. It's not light though. Coming in at over 750 pounds, this beast requires a bit of muscle at low speeds. And while it handles well once moving, you're not doing any motocross jumps on this thing. Plus, the minimalist design means no fairing, so wind protection is minimal. But for riders who want to feel the ride, look like a legend, and roll into the sunset with style, torque, and history on their side, the BMW R18 might just be the last bike you'll ever need. Number 10. Kawasaki Versys 650. The Kawasaki Versys 650. It may not scream for attention, but give it a minute and it'll charm your boots off. At first glance, you might think it's just another middleweight commuter, but take one ride and you'll start to wonder why more people aren't shouting its name from the rooftops. The 649cc parallel twin engine is one of the most well-mannered power plants out there. Punch when you need it, chill when you want it, and an almost psychic sense of what the road is doing underneath you. The seating position feels like you're sitting in the bike, not on it. That means more control, more comfort, and way fewer "why does my back hurt" moments. It's high enough for a commanding view, but low enough that your knees won't threaten to retire early. The real magic is the handling it takes on twists and turns, like a mountain goat with manners. It's nimble in traffic, stable on the highway, and can carry a full weekend's worth of luggage without breaking a sweat. The downside is that it's not flashy. No fancy TFT display, no ego-boosting bells and whistles. But sometimes the best bikes are the ones that show up, do their job beautifully, and never ask for applause. The Versys 650 is for the rider who still wants to go places and doesn't need to prove it to anybody. Number 9. Suzuki Burgman 650 Executive. The Suzuki Burgman 650 Executive isn't a scooter, it's a mobility throne with a twist throttle, and it's here to blow up every stereotype you've ever had about scooter life. Twist the grip, and that 638cc twin-cylinder engine pulls you off the line with zero drama. It's a CVT transmission, so no shifting, no clutch, just twist and go. That makes it perfect for anyone tired of working for their ride and who just wants to enjoy the wind, not a wrist cramp. The Burgman's real party trick is how luxurious it feels. A plush seat, an electric windscreen, and a gloriously smooth ride. There's even an electronic mirror folding system. Want to haul groceries, gym clothes, a full helmet, and still have room to spare? That underseat storage is basically a small basement. Sure, it's not going to impress the leather jacket crowd. And yes, it's heavy for a scooter, coming in over 600 pounds. But here's the thing, you're riding in luxury while they're still stretching out their knees in the parking lot. Number 8. Honda CTX 700. It's the Honda CTX 700. It doesn't roar, it doesn't strut, it just shows up and makes your life ridiculously easy. This bike was practically built with seniors in mind. Low seat height, forward pegs, relaxed ergonomics, and a riding feel so smooth it's like Honda took your recliner and gave it wheels. Under the tank shroud is a 670cc parallel twin engine, tuned to give you a mellow but confident ride. If you opt for the DCT dual clutch transmission version, you can go fully automatic. No clutch, no foot shifting, just twist and ride. It sips fuel, glides over potholes like they aren't there, and weighs in under 500 pounds, making low-speed handling an actual joy. You can flat-foot it easily, which means no more embarrassing parking lot tip-overs. If there's a downside, it's that the styling isn't for everyone. Some folks think it looks a little space scooter meets cruiser, but if you're more about function than flash, and especially if your joints have an opinion about tall seats or high foot pegs, this thing's a revelation. The CTX 700 is for the rider who wants comfort without compromise, tech without frustration. Number 7. Kawasaki W800. Let me introduce you to the Kawasaki W800. At first glance, it looks like a classic British bike chrome fenders, round headlight, long tank, upright bars, but don't be fooled. Kawasaki quietly stuffed this timeless beauty with modern engineering so smooth you'll swear it's psychic. The W800 runs on a 773cc air-cooled vertical twin. It's not trying to set any land speed records. What it offers is graceful, deliberate power that's perfect for seniors who want to cruise at their own pace and look good doing it. It's got a low 3.1-inch seat, butter smooth fueling, and just enough vibration to remind you this machine's got soul. No TFT screens, no ride modes, no complicated buttons, just 2 wheels and a throttle. The trade-off is that if you're chasing high-tech bells and whistles, you'll find more flash elsewhere, and that old-school charm means a bit more weight than some competitors. But hop on and twist the throttle, and you'll instantly understand why people fall in love with this machine. Number 6. Suzuki V-Strom 650. The Suzuki V-Strom 650, a bike so reliable, so practical, and so ridiculously versatile, it's the motorcycle equivalent of that dependable friend who always shows up early, carries jumper cables, and packs snacks. It's not flashy, it's not loud, but it'll get you across the country through a gravel shortcut and still home in time for dinner, and it won't make your knees cry halfway through the ride. At the heart of the V-Strom is a 645cc V-twin engine. Don't let the modest size fool you. This motor's got pep, it's responsive, buttery smooth, and built to last longer than most gym memberships. What really makes this bike a senior's dream machine is how comfy it is. The upright riding posture is natural, the seat is plush enough for all-day rides, and the windscreen does a decent job keeping bugs out of your teeth. So, what's the catch? If you're on the shorter side, the seat height might be a smidge tall at first, though nothing a lower seat or boots can't fix. And the styling is purpose-driven. This isn't a beauty queen, it's an adventure buddy. The V-Strom 650 is for the seniors who still got places to go, stories to chase, and zero time for breakdowns. Number 5. Yamaha V Star 250. The Yamaha V Star 250 may look small, but this cruiser has more personality per pound than bikes twice its size. This is one of the most beginner-friendly, senior-friendly bikes out there, and not because it's some toy, it's because it's low, light, classic, and calm. It's the holy grail for anyone who wants the cool of a cruiser without the wrestling match at every red light. Powered by a 249cc air-cooled V-twin, the V-Star 250 doesn't try to impress you with power. Instead, it whispers comfort and predictability, like a favorite old pair of jeans. The throttle response is mellow, and the exhaust note is surprisingly deep for a bike this size. The seat is just 27 inches off the ground, meaning mounting, dismounting, and putting both feet flat are effortless, even if your knees have been filing complaints for years. It sips fuel, often getting over 70 miles per gallon. What's the downside? It's not built for highway domination. At 60 to 65 miles per hour, it's comfy. But beyond that, you'll feel like you're asking a puppy to pull a sled. For town rides, back roads, and just feeling the wind in your hair though, this little legend does the job beautifully. Number 4. BMW R1250 RT. The BMW R1250 RT would be in a tailored tuxedo, sipping espresso while cruising at 90 miles per hour with Mozart playing in the background. This isn't just a touring bike, it's a rolling luxury suite with enough tech to make a Tesla blush. The heart of this machine is BMW's 1254C Boxer engine with shift cam technology, which adjusts itself while you ride to give you smoother torque, better fuel efficiency, and a ride so refined you'll forget you're on two wheels. This bike was made for long-distance riders, especially seniors who've had enough of sore backs, buzzing handlebars, and roughing it. The wind protection is incredible. The electrically adjustable windscreen feels like a magic trick, and the heated seat and grips will make you wonder why you ever rode without them. The suspension is semi-active, constantly adjusting itself to give you the smoothest possible ride. There's a screen for tire pressure. The major downside is that it's expensive and heavy. This bike weighs in around 615 pounds, and maneuvering it at a standstill takes a bit of confidence. But once you're moving, it becomes shockingly nimble for its size. Number 3. Indian Scout. It's the Indian Scout. It's a low-slung slice of Americana that rumbles like a storm, but rides smoother than a Sinatra record. This bike is all attitude and all comfort, bundled into one handsome beast. Its liquid-cooled 1133C V-twin engine delivers a jaw-dropping 100 horsepower. But don't worry, it doesn't buck or bite. The power delivery is so refined, it's like the bike knows your joints don't do sudden movements anymore. The seat height is just under 26 inches, making it one of the lowest cruisers on the market. Perfect for seniors who want to plant both feet confidently at every stoplight. The handling for a cruiser is shockingly agile, thanks to a lightweight cast aluminum frame. You get cruiser comfort with sport bike responsiveness. And the looks from the chrome pipes to the sculpted tank and old-school badging turn heads wherever it parks. One downside is its limited wind protection. This isn't a long-haul tourer with a windshield the size of a billboard, so on the highway the wind will flirt with your shoulders. Number 2. Honda Goldwing DCT. The Honda Goldwing DCT is what happens when a motorcycle goes to college, gets a PhD in comfort, and decides it's too grown up for chain lube and manual shifting. Let's talk power first, because yes, this luxury liner moves. The Goldwing is powered by a 1833cc flat-six engine that purrs like a luxury car, but delivers torque that could tow a small planet. With the DCT version, you don't have to worry about shifting at all. For the more tech-savvy seniors, it has a lot to offer. Riding this thing feels like floating. The suspension soaks up bumps like memory foam, the seat is so plush you'll think you're in your living room recliner, and the onboard stereo is loud enough to drown out your own thoughts. Now the drawback, it's heavy, really heavy, around 850 pounds. If you drop it, you're not picking it back up alone unless you bench press Buicks. Also, it's pricey, but what luxury isn't? Number 1. Yamaha FJR1300 ES. The FJR1300 has been one of Yamaha's best-kept secrets for long-distance riders who don't want to compromise on power, comfort, or features. Underneath that sharp, classy exterior is a 1298cc inline four-cylinder engine that delivers silky torque and bulletproof reliability. Now let's talk senior-friendly perks. Electronically adjustable suspension for ride comfort at the push of a button, an electric windshield that raises like a fortress wall against the wind, cruise control because your wrists deserve a break, shaft drive so you can forget about chain maintenance drama, and integrated hard luggage so you're always road trip ready. The ergonomics are comfy, the throttle is smooth, and that sleek sport touring look will have people doing double takes at every red light. However, it's a bit on the heavier side, around 640 pounds, and at slow speeds, you'll feel it. Also, The FJR is not the most beginner-friendly machine, but if you've been riding a while and want luxury and grit in one package, this is your Iron Throne on two wheels. The Yamaha FJR1300 ES isn't for the rider who's done, it's for the rider who's just getting started and doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon. And there you have it, 13 of the best motorcycles for seniors in 2026, all hand-picked for max comfort and road-ready confidence. Now go ahead and click the next video popping up on your screen. It's got even more bikes you'll love. Then hit subscribe so you never miss latest content.